I'm Vuk Tsotanovic, and this has been your news update for Tuesday, August 12th from CHUO 89.1 FM.
Hi, this is Philsa UO, and you are listening to Asianfluence on CHUO 89.1 FM.
CHU 89.1 FM에서 아시안 플러스를 들을 시간입니다. 탑승을 환영합니다.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Jin.
Hi, Mickey. How's it going?
Everything's so good. How's your Toronto?
It's so good. I'm here with my siblings. Let me show you, they're currently watching TV.
Aww. Okay, guys, you are listening to Asianfluence, your flight ticket to Asia through music right here on CHUO 89.1 FM. I go by the name Mickey, aka Kitty Ting, and now I'm with my co-host
Gigi, aka Cinema Roll.
Yes, Gigi Cinema Roll, straight from Toronto.
From Toronto, joining Mickey in Ottawa. How's Ottawa, Mickey?
Ottawa is hot right now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really hot. I don't know, and you guys might notice if you guys watch live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, you will see that like my face kind of has so many lights right now.
Yeah, it's like the LED lights are changing and stuff.
Yes, because Animal Hall cannot make it today, so that's why I have another assistant, Avi, coming to help me. And today, I'm so excited that I have the guest. She's coming in. Should I give you like a little bit of hint?
Maybe a little hint. Yeah, a little hint would be great.
So I think I should give a little bit of hint to our listener. So she's one of the pageants who actually just came back from the Miss Universe Canada.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's calling me right now.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey girl.
Yes, I'm gonna get someone to go get you upstairs, okay?
Okay, I'm just here at 52. I'm trying
Okay.
to find 65.
Yeah, so I'll send someone to go find you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Avi. Yes. All right, guys. So this is normal in radio station when you actually don't have co-host, so you have to get someone to go find your guest, which is normal. Anyways, so Jin, I have a new song that I would say this is a remix of the song about war and peace
Ooh, War and Peace.
by
Okay.
by the Vietnamese artist. So while we're waiting for our guest to come, I feel like we should listen to this song because, you know, we all need peace in our life, right?
Yes, for sure.
So let's get it. And if you want to
Okay.
join our conversation, make sure to text in 613-562-5967. Once again, 613-562-5967. But for now, let's go to the music, guys.
Woohoo!
Had to go through it to find peace. Now I got my mind at ease. Don't nobody in the world, only feel real. Homies and my girl stay down for me till I came up. Don't sound like you know me at all. Like we both been through it all. Half the things I done you weren't involved. Everybody sound good when they talk. We ain't never been the same. Lost so much in the game, but I still came to my thing and I always show love. Cause the real ones always gonna forget us and on trip. I know that the can't get cold. Gotta know what in the fold is. Just lay low. Gotta get close on until the shit blow. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. To find my peace, yeah.
chỉ là một ngày hát ca bao lời. Một ngày trôi qua thế đó cũng là một ngày để ta thử lại. Take it up for me, my love. Là đôi khi đâu có gì là đơn giản, nhưng baby you try. Happy ca là cứ tiếp tục fall with somebody. Khi mà ta chơi với và ai cũng cần học về đứng xa, you never know. That's why I'm scared of the devil. Dopamine running on my head, halo. One thing for I'll never settle. If the you can be your thấy là tình yêu. Look at my lane, I have a vô tư. Tôi lâu lâu ta lại quay về vô trừ. Tất cả đã qua phải tôi phải ngã về kim từ. Khi mà ta đã nghĩ rằng mình đã tới nơi thì lại thế là một ngày trôi qua và hắn ca, yeah. La 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 la, yeah. Oh, một ngày thoáng qua mình hát lại ca. La 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 la, yeah.
Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace, to find my peace, yeah. Had to go to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war to find my peace. Had to go to war.
Hey, what's up? I'm not here hanging out with Asianfluence on CHUO 89.1 FM radio.
Yay, we back. How was it? How was it?
I really liked it. It was like a little bit like Afrobeat vibes, and it was
Yeah,
good.
at first I thought it's gonna be like One Piece, like it's supposed to be kind of, like really rap. That's what I think at first, right? Like I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna listen with you guys here. Mhm.
Okay, how did you find the song?
I'm just randomly pick. I found like, oh, this song is sound nice, and Peace. I heard Peace and One. I'm like, it's really interesting. Like I discovered this. I think it's from one of the Facebook like reels. That's what
Okay.
I found from. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I
So
like it.
now, so now our guest is coming, and the next song is actually, the guy who sang the song Hotel Lobby.
Toby?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And this time, he's actually collab with I Can Take the Baby T.
Kalinchi?
Yeah, so they're singing together
No way.
first time. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And our guest has arrived.
Hello.
You can sit here. You can sit here. So while we let our guests settle down, so we're gonna listen to that song together. It's called Taboo.
Taboo. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, Taboo. So we're gonna see what is taboo by these two people. I would say the
Okay.
couple. I don't know. I already looked at the music video. I didn't listen to music yet. I watched
Okay.
the music video. It's like
Okay.
wow.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
we're gonna check out together, and maybe we should do some like snippet on the YouTube soon. So make sure to stay tuned for that.
Sounds good. Okay.
So let's get it. And after this, we are going to be with our guest.
Yes.
All right, our guest is already in, and I'm gonna have to make sure she be on the frame. So let's get back to the music, guy. We'll be right back.
Let's go.
Baby, you're my taboo, taboo, taboo. Can't tell the shit, just do. Someone waiting me calling, nadu. Baby, you're my taboo, taboo. Yeah, Thought you could give a shit devil. I'm already caught up on my bad things. Wait till I lead you to heaven. Touch a woman, bang your name. Sing a shanty. I'm gone, body. Great, I go jay. Make it not do. It's a taboo. It's a bucket, she long, but I'm on the betting. Yaki to move, jinjing, my washing it away. So dirty, 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 yeah. I won't pretend, boy, I want it to be real. Tell me they can move apart to catch your secrets. Tell me how you wanna show off in public. Go ahead, show it off. We can let them know. Baby, you're my taboo, taboo, taboo. Can't tell the shit, just do, just do. Just do. So we're raising me kind, not do, not do, not do. Baby, you're my taboo, taboo, taboo. Yeah.
Rewind the riding on the rosy D. Pick your one touch, I made it rosy free. Shit, she keep a shit in my booty. Ching I made a cat cry, you come do. Jimmy, your chin, Jimmy, I'm just time to say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. You need help, and make me cry. When I touch that, was it easy, mine? Oh, baby, touch your word about. I love the way you looking down on me. So the tunnel wanna empty the clip. Drive me crazy, I don't even got no whip. Just say yeah.
Baby, you're my taboo, 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 taboo. Can't tell the shit, just do, just do, just do. So we're raising me kind, not do, not do, not do. Baby, you're my taboo, taboo, taboo. Baby, you're my taboo, taboo, taboo. Can't tell the shit, just do, just do, just do. So we're raising me kind, not do, not do, not do. Baby, you're my taboo, taboo, taboo. Yeah.
What's goody? This is your girl JDP. You are listening to Asianfluence right here on CHUO 89.1 FM in Ottawa, Canada. Shee!
चाहेर पनि मैले भन्न सकिन तिमीलाई मेरो मुटु चोरिसक्यौ तिमीले भाकेर शरीरबाट यो आत्माले छोडेर गाछ तिमीलाई नै खोजी हिँड्छु रे मेरो दिन बर्बाद भयो यादमा तिम्रो फेरि बिहानीको सुरुवात हो यादमा तिम्रो फेरि मेरो दिन बर्बाद हो यादमा तिम्रो फेरि बिहानीको सुरुवात हो यादमा तिम्रो फेरि ओडी ओडी मन लाग्छ किन तिम्रैतिर हेर भन के गरौँ मुस्कानले तिम्रो मेरो मन सारङ्गी झै आज बज्न थाल्यो भन के गरौँ के गरौँ हाँसेर बोलन माया सहन सकिन्न रूठो तिमी भइदिए कि दुखी दिन छ मन नै चुडिएला बाजाका तार तर मनका मेरो सालौं साल तिमी सुन्छौ भने बजिरहन्छ रे तिम्रो र मेरो भेट भो संजोगले भन्छौ कि यति नै तिम्रै लागि लेख्नु रहेछ यो गीत मेरो दिन बर्बाद हो यादमा तिम्रो फेरि बिहानीको सुरुवात हो यादमा तिम्रो फेरि उडी उडी मन भाग्छ किन तिम्रैतिर हेर भन के गरौँ म मुस्कानले तिम्रो मेरो मन सारङ्गी झै आज बज्न थाल्यो भन के गरौँ मिठो मिठो कुरा गर्न सुनु म कसरी गहिरो कालो तियाकामा हेरे भुलु म कसरी मिठो मिठो कुरा गर्न सुनु म कसरी गहिरो कालो तियाकामा हेरे भुलु म कसरी मुस्कानले तिम्रो मेरो मन सारङ्गी झै आज बस्न थाल्यो भन के गरौँ तिम्रै अभाव महसुस बात जाँदा जीवनमा तिमी नै जवाब तिम्रै अभाव महसुस बात जाँदा जीवनमा तिमी नै जवाब तिम्रो र मेरो भेट भो संजोगले भन्छौ कि नियति नै तिम्रै लागि लेख्नु रहेछ यो गीत
Wow, that was Sarangi by Sushan Casey. How was it, Jen?
Ooh, I was like, this sounds really nice. It's very calming. Like I could
It's a
use it
surprise
as study
song.
music.
I decided to surprise our guest today, actually.
Oh,
It
how
is
did you guys find it?
me. I'm the one who found it. I found it. It's a Nepalian song. Nepali song.
Ooh.
Yeah, because our guest, she from Nepal.
No way.
So she goes by the name of Binita Thapa. So she is a multidisciplinary disciplinary creative whose art, music, and coaching are all rooted in healing and transformation. As an artist, she paints from the depth of her soul, using color and form to tell story of resilience and generational healing. And as a singer, she's also a singer and songwriter. As the guy who we just listened to his song, Sushan Casey, he also a singer and song and producer. And I didn't say about the song yet. So sarangi mean the instrument look like a violin. Yeah, in the culture.
Oh, that's super
And she
cool.
actually just came back from Miss Universe Canada. I'll guess.
Oh my gosh.
And I feel
no
like,
way.
oh my god, I should get her on the show. It's still fresh.
Oh my gosh, when she walked in, I was like, such model vibes. No way.
Wow.
it makes
Anyway, so welcome Vinita in our show. How are you today, Vinita?
Thank you so much for having me. I am so honored to be here. And even listening to Sushant Casey, first of all, I want to say this is my first time hearing Sushant Casey, and I'm just like, okay, should I be ashamed a little bit because I don't know him? I really need to dig deep into my own culture. I'm really trying recently, and it is my path to do that, and I do want to do that. So I think I think Sushant Casey may just have had may just like have a new fan now. So that's me.
Woohoo! So basically, the way I discovered this song is came from like came from like, okay, what song should I surprise you?
Yes.
And the second motivation that I got is actually I just scroll down into the Google, I tried to search Nepalian song, and mostly I found mostly Indian song, and I'm like, that's not Nepalian, until I found a clip of Sushant Casey performing in New York. I'm like, wow, this guy is huge. And I discovered that he is singer, producer, and songwriter from Nepal. And now he's getting bigger and bigger. I can't wait to actually like have him here at the radio station. So if his manager watching our live right now, send him here, okay?
Yes, and also I want to collaborate with him. I recently recorded a song. It's called "I Feel Whole." So I'm hoping to release that within the next couple of weeks. And so Sushant Casey or his manager, if you're listening, in addition to Joe FM, you also need to collaborate with me. Let's make a song together.
Wow. Oh my god.
We are going out in the world, aren't we?
Anyway, so I knew that you just drove back
Yes.
from the competition
Yes, last night.
as a beauty pageant.
Yes.
Like what get you to like actually jump into this industry?
Oh, that's very interesting. I went to Miss Nepal 2010, 15 years ago when I was back home, and I really loved the experience. I loved everything about it. It was for about 6 weeks training every day, and I loved everything about it. And I had always wanted to go back, but because of the age restrictions and marriage and all of these things, because I'm now 36 years old and married, divorced, all of the things later, I didn't think that I could participate in a beauty pageant. So I never went back, but I always had that desire to go back. So after learning last year that Miss Universe Canada removed the restrictions around age, marital status, and I was just like, okay, girl, gotta go now. And so I decided, around maybe December, after I found out that I'm going to enroll in that, and then I did, and I went, and it was amazing. It was so much fun.
Wow. You know, like why I actually discovered that she joined the Miss Universe Canada? It's because I saw that she ran, like she updated that she ran like along the canal.
Oh,
Like, whoa, that's such a long run. That's why like I DM her like, what is your motivation? What give you motivation to run,
yeah.
Because me, like, I can do only at least halfway, not even 1 meters. And I go
You're
back
just
to
like
my
a
place.
little step, and it's just like I'm done.
Yeah, I'm like I don't have that motivation for that, But like you really inspire me in that.
Thank you.
Anyway, so and I know that you are artists, you are painters,
Yes.
you are singer, you are model, you are beauty pageants. So which one came first?
Oh, all at once.
All at once?
I would say, because I think the main thing for me was that, I wasn't creative my whole life. But then as I went through divorce, and then I went to therapy, and then I went, I had coaches who were helping me, guide me. I started to go off the survival mode that we're in, where we're always trying to like fend for ourselves. But then as I went down that and I started to become more connected with myself, I realized that I can do painting.
Oh.
One of my friends said to me, she called me on my birthday a couple of weeks ago, and then she said, Benita, like, I didn't know you were creative like that. And I'm just like, I didn't know myself. A lot of us don't realize we are creative because we are just stuck in the matrix, thinking that we have to, work 9 to 5, we have to, we just live in a very different, it's literally matrix that we live in. But once you realize that, we are spiritual beings, we are connected to God, and that, as I have become more and more connected to God and become more spiritual, I have found that, I have all of these different talents and interests that I have, and I can do it all. And my coach, in fact, is somebody, my spiritual coach is somebody who does it all. And so I thought, why can't I? So I think I just started to, paint more and selling my art more, and also got into modeling because look at me, she's got cheeks, she's got high cheekbones somehow. And then got into modeling, got into beauty pageants. And also the other thing about beauty pageants is that while modeling is a lot about outside looks, beauty pageant it's about both inside and outside looks. And so you cannot be a beauty pageant queen if you have not done the work internally. And it is a place where you truly expand, because your spirit guides are bringing all your triggers inside and outside. And if you are insecure about yourself, within and outside, everything is going to come to you, and it's a place of growth and expansion. And so for me, I grew 15 years ago within beauty pageants, and even this time I grew so much. And so now I'm taking time to reflect on what are the parts of me that was triggered and what I need to work on, so that I can live in a way in life where I don't exist competing with anybody, because I know that I have a very specific purpose in this world, and so does everybody else. That was a long rant, but
wow. Wow, like I remember my first time I met you, because long story short, I met her at one of model agency, and then she drove me back, and then we were talking about helping people in Burma, and she actually generous enough to help people in Burma, and I also donate some of my money sent to Burma as well to help people without telling anybody. And we plan to do more to help more of world crisis in the future. Of course, definitely we can work together on that. And how's Jin doing there?
I'm good. I'm listening. It's super interesting.
Yes. And I know that now you also become a coaching too,
yes.
right? So what did you learn along the way from being everything, painter, singer, beauty pageant? How do you think that those what you have learned, how you can coaching other people?
So for me, within my journey, what I've learned is that within, especially my 7 years marriage, became like a spiritual awakening for me, in a way that when I was in the marriage, I was treated so badly that after I decided to get separated, I had to ask myself, what part of me was so humiliating for me to be treated the way that I was. And that led me to the path of asking myself the question of what part of me attracted that in my life. And so as I asked that question to myself in therapy and coaching, what I realized is that it was my traumas, it was the way I grew up, how I defined love, that attracted the love that at that time in my life. And it was never about him to begin with. It was all about me going on the journey of self-love, and this radical self-love, accepting myself, loving myself completely and fully, so that I can be my authentic self. And as I have come to that place of authenticity and this love and kindness for myself, and which has grown my ability to have the same for other people, I want to teach other women how to do that. I want to teach other women, other immigrants, how to have empowerment within yourself when you move to a different country and then you deal with white supremacy or oppressive ideas, or back home when you were there. How can you let go of the limited mindsets and belief systems that truly gets you stuck in your life, thinking that you have to be limited, but you don't have to be limited. You can have everything in your life. You can do it all. You just have to be courageous to look within yourself, the parts of yourself that you're ashamed of, the parts of yourself that you don't like, and how to embrace them, how to love yourself through all of that, because that's what God does. God provides us for forgiveness and kindness, and that's what my spirit guides do to me. They provide me love and this kindness and grace that, and because of that, I've been able to grow and expand as I have. And I want to teach other women to do that for themselves, so that they can just shine like a star.
Okay, that sounds interesting. And to make it easier for people, like for example, like me, so how can I start, like simple way?
Yeah.
Do you think, like, what is the best way to start, like not really torturing yourself or some sort of that? Do you have any like tricks?
Yeah, the first thing, start running.
Uh-huh.
Start running.
Running?
Yeah. I know I'm kind of bringing it to in a running place, but what I've come to realize within my journey, and the reason that I work out or the reason that I run, is so that I can connect with myself. What I've learned is that, you know, when you don't move your body, you oftentimes get stuck in your head, in your thoughts. But then when you are moving your body, you're distracting, you're not letting your mind come through, you're actually letting your intuition come through. So I have found for myself, and it is a non-negotiable for me to move, is that when I move, I'm more in touch with myself. I'm more in touch with my intuition, and that is when our spirit guides can come through our intuition to guide us. So that's what I've found to be the starting point in everything, is to move your body.
Wow, this is interesting, guys. Like, I have never learned anything about that before. Like, I heard about dancing, definitely is a move, but if you really focus on yourself, no, you didn't, because you already moved through the music, which is nothing wrong, okay, guys, just to let you know. But your point that you make about running is actually makes sense, because sometimes when you walk a long distance without anything distract you, like music, or you just walk and you focus where is the end goal, you actually focus on yourself.
And not just about, you know, it can be dancing too, because I also was dancing as well. It can be anything that where you're not stuck in your head, because a lot of times we are stuck in the thought bubble of things, and then moving our body helps us distract ourselves from our mind to come to a place of actual awareness around where I need to take actions and so forth. So it's more about when we move our body. In my I use these oracle cards, and one of the oracle cards I pulled one day said, move your body, move your emotions. And so I find that moving my body is part of moving my emotions. And I remember when I was going through divorce, I was doing CrossFit at that time, and then I would do box jumps, and I'm just like, fuck him! Am I allowed to swear?
No, you're not allowed to swear, but it's okay. In this case, it's fine, guys.
Okay,
Just
sorry.
so you know.
I'm sorry they came out, but it was like, I'm so angry, and then I would just like do box jumps after box jumps. Like it's a way of like releasing your emotions, and because our emotions are stuck in our body for years and years and years and years, and I found that moving my body, whether it can be walking, it can be running, it can be literally anything with dancing, it's a way of moving our body to move our emotions, so that we can actually, we're not hijacked by our emotions, but we're hijacked by our authenticity, so that we can, the true selves can come through. It's what I found to be very important for me.
Oh, wow. Interesting. So, Jin, you have a question to ask?
I feel like, you said that you also make music?
Yes.
Ooh, what are some of like the songs that you've written, and like what is your favorite song you'd say that you've written? No, it's like the inspiration behind it.
My first song, I've only recorded one song so far.
Oh, okay.
But I've written a lot of songs. But that definitely is coming from me, obviously. But my songs are mainly inspired by self-love, and even my song, the title of the song is "I Feel Whole." So it's about, you know, I feel whole. I didn't know I could feel whole by myself. All my life, I thought I had to be with somebody to feel whole, to feel complete. But then now I can be happy on my own. I can. That's a radical self-love that I came to write. I wrote it maybe like 2 months ago, and then talked with the producer, and then talked about like how to have that in song, and then recorded that song. So a lot of them are within the self-love category because I'm a huge advocate for that, and that changed my life obviously. But also I also have some songs about I love your sweat on you. I also have these romantic things also. I'm like, I wonder what that sweat smells like.
My God.
It's like very interesting, those things as well, because I mean we are humans after all. And then, you know, I personally found that, you know, Adele helped me grieve my divorce. Like there are so many artists who make me feel love, and so for me it can be anything, but I think self-love starts first, and then after that I think it's going to be a lot of romantic things or emotions, you know, because I found that, you know, artists help me in different aspects of my life to experience different emotions, and we need that help sometimes. You know, I have a list in my Spotify called sad songs. So I sometimes when I find that the griefs are coming out, I will intentionally play those songs, and then I will have my notebook and I will write and I'll cry and I'll cry as much as I can, and then after that I'm happy. So until and unless we let those tears out, the joy is not going to come out. So for me, what I found is that grief is like up here, and then underneath is hurt and sadness and all of that. You have to let all of those out, and then underneath buried is like joy and happiness. So in order to access that, you have to let all of that in. So I have so many notebooks that I have written letters and letters and letters and letters, and then a sad song list. Like that is something I still access to.
Oh, wow. This is interesting. And as a coach, like you help people embrace self-love and step into their fullest potential. So can you share a success story that you have stay with you?
I would say I'm fairly new to coaching, so I think it takes a long time for anybody to come to a place of complete self-love. But along the way, when I have met people, what I do usually is that I will let them reflect on the patterns of behaviors that come through. For example, like when I was in Miss Universe Canada, I had my roommate that is also live right now. I love you. My roommate, I hope it's okay, my roommate, to talk about this. Not a bad thing at all, but it is about when our trauma response is when we tend to, for example, look at the worst thing that can happen is something like, oh my gosh, what if I die, right? But then we don't think about what's the best thing that can happen, because in our mind, from the point of law of attraction, we attract what we think. So if we invest our mind into thinking about all the worst things that can happen, that is going to happen. But then if we invest our mind and thoughts, if we master our thoughts into thinking about what things are going to go great, then the great things are going to happen. It's literally laws of the universe, law of attraction. That is something that I use a lot with people to have them reflect about how their thoughts are attracting their reality.
Oh, wow. So I think we can like reflect on, you know, like happy life, manifestation, and also good grade, right, Jin? Yay! See, even Jin like agree with me. Yeah, I using that during the time I did my master degree here at U Ottawa.
Yeah,
I was saying gonna get A+.
Yes,
and I did.
And you do. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's
I did get A+ from that because, like, you know what? Oh, I know I'm gonna get A+ on this. I'm like, I keep telling myself. During those time, it was a trend back in my country. That people, I think now it's still the trend. Now it's even more. Before it was like people will be talking about like just talk like, oh, you cool, you're like great, you know, like once you kind of like get yourself stuck with what you're talking every day, things will happen like what you say.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the kind of like my success story that I have in the past, that I got A+.
Yes.
And since then I'm like, okay, now I start to have like talking to myself once again, like what I want more, you know.
Yeah. And even something that happened to me when initially I had a coach. It was probably like 3 years ago. She was an ADHD coach. I had been diagnosed with ADHD, and I was in group coaching for a while, but then she was my one-on-one coach. And then when I met her, I was working on my thesis at that time. And then she said something about, what if, you know, reframing something as positive. For
Mhm.
example, instead of saying, "Oh, my supervisor is mean to me," like saying something around, "My supervisor is pushing me to do better for myself." And she said that to me, and then she, even all the thoughts that I had, I would tell her, and she would kind of teach me how to reframe that to positive things. And then I told her, her name was Liz Poggy, and then I told her, "Liz, I don't believe in this. I don't believe in this." And then she just looked at me and she just smiled at me. But then from that day on, it took me 6 months to realize and accept that, oh, when I see things in a positive way, positive things actually happens. Because your mind doesn't go into negative spirals. Your mind goes into positive spirals now. And so that literally was a huge thing for me to, change my life, because I realized the power of our thoughts. Our one thought has the power to change our day, our moment, our whole life. And so for me, whenever sometimes I have these negative thoughts come in, I immediately, now that I have learned how to master my thoughts, I immediately stop them. And I told myself, "Benita, stop." And I stop there, and then I reframe that into positive thoughts right away. And that is how I attract positive things in my life, including this radio show. I'm just so excited to talk about all of these things. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
No problem. Like I'm also happy to have you here with us too. I think we are going to take a short break, just a little bit, and we will be back with Vinita and also Jin. So we can take like 30 seconds for the ads. We have to pay the bills too. So we will be right back. And if you guys have questions that you want to ask Benita, feel free to text in at 613-562-5967. Once again, 613-562-5967 right here on CHUO 89.1 FM. Let's go.
I have so many friends.
This is CHUO 89.1, broadcasting from downtown for downtown.
Here we go. Tune in to Africa Revisited, Canada's premier radio show on all things African.
Broadcasting on CHUO 89.1 FM
every Saturday morning from 10 to 11.
Join Charles, Sarah, and George who bring you the best in African music,
as well as news and information about the African community and the diaspora.
Africa Revisited. You can find us on the on-air guide of chuo.fm. Africa Revisited every Saturday morning from 10 to 11 on CHUO 89.1 FM.
Attention please, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board Flight 89.1 FM with musical service from Ottawa to Asia. I'm your captain, Mickey aka Kitty Pink, with my crew,
Gigi aka Cinema Roll, and Belinda aka Barbie Go. From 8 to 9 p.m. on Tuesdays only, we serve you first class exclusive music, Asian style. Thank you for choosing Asianfluence Airline.
Stay tuned and enjoy the flight.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to Asianfluence, your flight ticket to Asia through music, right here on CHUO 89.1 FM. Again, I am Gigi, aka Cinema Roll, alongside.
All right, with Mickey aka Kitty Pink, and now we back, guys.
Yes, with our guest too.
Oh my god, our guest is also back. Wee-hoo. I'm texting Jin too.
Oh shoot, I didn't check my messages.
That's okay. But we all have fun here. We have learned so much tonight, actually.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I've learned a lot of good advices, and our guest has given us so many wise words that are definitely super useful for us.
Especially for student, and also for myself as well. How positive attitude or positive thinking will help you to live your life better.
For sure, yeah. I love that.
Yeah, do you think that you can use that into your study?
My studies?
Or even your life?
I think so, yeah, for sure. I think studying, with school, maybe even being in a new place, going to university, it's good to have that positive mindset, making new friends. And I guess going into a job too, that can also help. So yeah, I think all aspects of life, this is super applicable.
Do you guys need any like coaching on something? You can just like bring it up, give it to me.
Definitely. Actually, I let me check with the texting. But while I'm checking, I actually have one question for you. Um, this is just one of my. I would say, I used to have a struggle with this thing when you have to be surrounded by toxic people. Like they kind of misogynist. They
Yeah.
talking behind you. They like they talk bad about you. Those type of thing. Like how can you deal with that?
I think that's a very good question, actually.
Mhm.
I think, first of all, we have to acknowledge that we attract who we are.
Mhm.
So, if we are attracting a lot of those people around us, it means that there is something within our energy that is attracting that within our energy. So, that is acknowledging that part of us first. So, that way we can go into a reflective experience there. And the other part is that how much energy are you giving into that? Because if you find yourself engaging in a lot of thoughts or conversation into that, you're going to attract that even more. Like for example, for me going into even Miss Universe Canada, I am somebody very positive, somebody who likes to engage in good, meaningful conversations, and that's all I attracted. But then 15 years ago, when I went to beauty pageants, I attracted a lot of gossips and all of that because I was myself within me was very critical of myself, and so it's we have to acknowledge that because of the law of attraction itself, we attract externally what is within us internally. And so I encourage you to ask questions around, am I critical of myself? Am I unkind to myself? So because if you have that within you, that's what you will attract. But then if you start having a kind voice to yourself, you're compassionate to yourself, you are very gentle with yourself, then you realize that what others say do not matter, and then you don't give attention to that whatsoever. But then if you doubt yourself, you're going to be surrounded by people like that because they're going to challenge you to doubt yourself even more. So it is very much a test of your own intuition. How much do you trust yourself? How much you love yourself?
Ooh, wow. Good answer. I actually like it.
Does it resonate in some ways?
Yes, it is. It actually like I actually learned about it like lately, like last year, until I'm kind of like start thinking, right? Like what did I do wrong and all the stuff, and I'm like everything goes wrong, and I got a lot of bad stuff that happening and ruin my reputation, which is to me I feel like okay, that's a lesson learned.
Yes.
Like right now, and I have a feeling that how can I get out this feeling regret?
Regret?
Yeah.
There is no such thing as regret.
There's no such a thing. That's
Yes,
correct.
Because here's the thing, from like spiritually, as I'm very
Mhm.
spiritually connected,
Mhm.
we come, earth is literally a school. It's
Mhm.
a lesson. It's our soul comes, reincarnates in earth to learn lessons. So
Mhm.
everything we do are lessons. And
Oh.
so when you look at things from the place of, okay, what was I supposed to learn from this? You don't regret anymore.
Yeah.
Because when you live on regret, it means that you're living on past. Our purpose
Oh.
is to live within present
Mhm.
and not future, planning future or living in the past. Our
Mhm.
purpose is to live in the present. So when
Mhm.
you have that peace within you that I did the best I could do at that time. This is something my roommate said as well.
Oh.
Havana said it to me as well. I did the best that I could with the tools that I had, but then now I know better. I'm going to do better. And when you have that attitude, you don't live with regret anymore. I don't regret the relationships or the difficulty that I went through because I know that they were placed in my path for me to learn the lesson that I needed to learn so that I could become the woman that I am today. And so that's how I look at it, and that's how I embrace peace.
Wow, this is really interesting point. Like I like that because like when I kind of try to get through those situations,
Yeah.
I'm struggling. I would say that, and some people might feeling that they feel lonely
Yeah.
because they had to go through those things
Yeah.
and they don't feel that it's not fair.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like some people even like have to go through like like stress. Some people want to suicide and
Yeah.
those type of thing. And I feel like that is not okay.
Yes.
Right?
Also, what I've come to realize for me, I did healing in isolation.
Mhm.
I didn't have any friends with me. I didn't have any family with me. I cut ties with everything.
Mhm.
And the only person that I was in my life was my coach or my therapist and myself. So that was a time for me, the past 2 years, I would say roughly, was a time for me to connect with myself. And so sometimes God or our spirit guides will intentionally isolate us so that we can get to learn ourselves for who we are. And so for me, that path of loneliness, even I was thinking about it today, maybe that's why I was meant to talk about this here, is that I didn't know. There were so many times in the past 2 years when I was going through separation, like felt like everything was dark. I didn't want to live. And there were so many times when I just thought, if I don't live, what's going to happen with my cat? And cats were the reason for me to live. And so to continue. And even sometimes I have those moments too. And so for me, I needed to go through that path to know who I am, because I had become this version that my parents wanted me to be, or my trauma created, that I didn't know who I was. And so for me to get to know myself, I had to isolate from everything. And it's not even something that I decided to isolate myself, but it naturally happened. And it is something that our spirit guides orchestrate for us to know ourselves. So for me, loneliness is a path to wholeness.
Wow, this is interesting. That's why I'm also like move here alone too.
And that is your path. That is your
that's
path
my
for you
path.
to know
Yeah.
who you are. And I can promise you, 1 year, 2 year down the road, you're going to be so proud of yourself that you went through that journey.
Yeah.
And then you will know who you are. And that is going to be your path. And you are going to, just by going through that and
Yes.
becoming that woman, you're going to teach other women how to do that. So my path is simply that. And so that's what I teach other people. And that's what you will do as well.
Wow. Woo, that's so cute. I love that answer. Anyway, I think Tin, you know that I have a cat, right?
I do.
Yeah, I
Is
feel
it
like
obvious?
what a coincidence that we are cat mom.
Yeah, we are kitties people. Like I would die for my cats. Bruno Mars song, I will die with a smile. I will die with a smile for my cats.
So what's your cat's name?
Milo and Silo.
Milo? Oh, you have two cats?
Two cats, yeah.
Oh.
Milo and Silo, they are brothers. And then Milo actually means second born, and then Silo means third born. And the reason that I named that, they're all Nepali language.
Oh.
And so the reason that I named them is because my brother has a cat called Kancho, which is the last born. And so they're like first, second, third, second, and fourth born. It's
So you
funny.
brought them from Nepal to
No,
here?
no. Their name is Nepalese name, but then I adopted them when I was here.
Okay,
Maybe like
okay.
even 3-4 years ago.
Like during COVID or
During COVID, yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
They were my blessings. They are one of them is there. They were meant to be in my life. I had a soul contract with them for them to be in my life before I was born. And so they taught me so much about how to be love, how to express love. I'm so grateful to have them in my life. And then they taught me, they literally parented me sometimes, I feel like, and I'm so grateful that they have forgiven me as well, because I don't think I was the greatest parent when I first met them. I was with my ex at that time. I didn't know myself. I didn't know how to be a good mother to them. But now I'm an excellent mother. The award for the best mother of Milo and Sala goes to Vinita Thapa. That's who I am.
Woohoo! I love that. I love that. I love that. And like how okay. So let's go back to your arts, okay? I feel like because we talked about cat too much, I don't want people to be like, okay, this is two cat mom talking about cat. Like we can talk about cat all night, but not now. So what do you hope people feel or take away after experiencing your art, music, and coaching, or even like listen to this, like our conversation?
I just want people to know that they're not alone, and they have God and the spirit guides with them all the time. They don't realize that they do. And then that life on earth doesn't have to be miserable.
Mhm.
It can be happy and joyful and love. And I literally cry 5 times a day because I'm just so grateful. And it's I've never experienced this amount of gratitude in my life.
Mhm.
And so for me to experience that, I had to come to a place of this radical self-love to know who I am, the authentic version of I am that I am now. And so that is what I want people to know, that it's possible to come out of matrix and then be your authentic self and live a very happy, fulfilling life. But you also have to be courageous to confront all your shadows, the part that you don't love. You have to be courageous to love yourself without shame and guilt. And be in this place of joy. There is so much happiness available that we don't realize that we do have. Looking back at my life, I feel as I was depressed my whole life, and I didn't think I was depressed. I thought I was happy, but it was my ego coming in to say that I'm happy because of external things X and Y and Z. But then, like, to be happy, truly happy, it's a whole different level of work that we have to do. But then it's possible to get there. We literally come to earth to be happy and joyful, but then we have to confront the traumas our bodies went through so that we can become who we are. So that's the message that I want to give to everybody, is that there is infinite amount of happiness that's available in this world that you don't have access to yet, but you can have access to that. But you have to be courageous to look within yourself for all the answers.
Wow. And do you have any like upcoming project that you're planning?
Yes,
so
my
far?
song. I recorded my song just before I went for Miss Universe Canada, and then I've been working with the people to kind of have that released and be publicly available. I'm so excited for everyone to hear it, and it's a very meaningful song for me in terms of coming into the wholeness within myself. I have been single for about anybody who's hot and kind and great, get in touch with me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm like promoting myself, but the song represents my own struggle that I went through past 2 years, being single and trying to find happiness in somebody else, but realizing that it's not there, and choosing myself every time and not settling, and then knowing that I deserve something amazing. Because for me to get to the place of deserving somebody amazing, I had to be amazing myself, and that I am stepping into my life where I'm amazing myself. And so the song is all about coming into wholeness with yourself, to becoming the love of my life.
Oh, what a sweet song. Don't you think, Jen?
I'm so excited to hear it. I can't wait. Do you have like a release date yet, or it's like you can't tell us?
It's not, the release date isn't destined yet. What is it called? The word.
It's not released yet. Like, it's not determined yet.
Determined?
To be determined, yes. I was
It's
using like
TBH,
destined,
to be
destined,
determined.
yeah. I'm like, what kind of word is that? But
Definitely, like, you have to send to us first
Yes.
before anybody else.
yes, I will definitely do that. Thank
We'll
you.
definitely play it on Asianfluence.
Yeah, we down for that. Woohoo! And looking ahead, like, what's the dream or project milestone that you are thinking of doing or aiming for the next few years?
I want to be more visible, and as much as it is very uncomfortable for me to be seen and heard and be known, that's also part of the shadows that I had to confront about myself, is that I was afraid to be seen and heard. And I've come to realize that because I'm afraid of that, I'm meant to be seen and heard. And so I want to be more visible because I want to teach other people about how to love themselves, how to come out of the traumas and limited mindsets, because I want others to be happy. And for me, my goal is to connect within my culture more, South Asians more, immigrants more, Canadians more, and be able to speak. I want to be a speaker as well, because I feel as I want to connect with more people. And even within the beauty pageant that I went to, the best part for me was connecting with people, when people resonated for the things that I said, and connection. When I found that when your level of receiving energy is that connection with people as a very vulnerable level, nothing else gives you that energy back. Nothing else. No dresses can give you that energy when you have the ability to connect with people so vulnerably and openly. And that is something I want to do at a larger audience within the next couple years.
Oh wow. So do you have any question to ask our guests?
I have one last question. It's not super related with um like I guess like your whole like journey and stuff, but as an artist, I feel like you have a good sense of fashion. So do you have any fashion tips for us?
Oh, it's be who you are. For me, I find that wherever I go, I find that my fashion is so not like everybody else. And so
Oh
that is
my
what makes
god.
me unique, I think, because I find that I will wear the things that gives me joy and love, and I am very much about also embracing my own culture. I wore many traditional outfits, like my earrings were all traditional earrings, and so
Wow.
embracing your roots, embracing who you are, and when you wear your clothes, you will know, your body will tell you how joyful it feels. I used to wear a lot of black clothes before, and then now when I do wear them, I feel depressed. I know I'm not as joyful as I used to be, and so now I wear bright clothing, all of these ruffles and earrings and all of these colors. And so what I found is that fashion is all about you embracing your unique self, and that's how these fashion designers, everybody, they come into play, right? Because they bring something unique, and that's what we want to embrace about ourselves. What's unique about us? You're not looking at other people, not nothing outside. Just go within and ask yourself what brings you joy, and that is the fashion statement, I think.
Oh
Wow. I
wow.
love
So
that.
I think it's kind of exclusive because the people who actually watch us live right now, we open her pictures during the pageants for Miss Universe Canada. Like the outfit is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, wow. Anyway, guys, so we have only a couple minutes left in the show. Actually, like we don't have any more time, but because it's special, I feel like we might have to run soon.
We'll go running in the canal. I'm kidding.
Run,
I'm
run.
kidding. I'm kidding. Don't, don't,
No,
don't.
don't scare me with that. So, okay, I decided to close the show today. But before we close the show, do you have anything to add on the stuff that
Yes.
we didn't ask?
Yes. Being, I love connecting with people. I love helping people. Be in touch with me, DM me, and let me know, like, how you can, if you want to work with me, because, my coaches, my therapists have changed my life, and I want to help people that way as well. So if you get in touch with me, we can find some time to meet and talk about your goals. And, I want to help you thrive and grow and become the best version for yourself, as I have learned to become for myself. So I'm just so grateful for this experience. Thank you so much for having me.
Mhm.
This, I feel, as talking about life, talking about like vulnerabilities, and talking about growth and love. That's where that's my highest level of joy, and then I feel as that's how I feel talking with you today. And then also thank you for asking such beautiful, insightful, realistic, and very relevant questions as well.
Mhm,
So
thank
I'm
you.
thankful to all the hosts for your patience, for me being late. Sorry.
Oh no,
And then
it's all
also,
good. It's all good.
and then for everything, I'm just so grateful.
So what and where and how people can connect with you?
Yes, so I am on Instagram, Binita, BINITA underscore Thapa, THAPA. I like to say like 6 numbers. That is 111111. Somebody told me
Oh.
I should change that, but maybe I'll do that soon. But Binita underscore Thapa, 111111. That's my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of those platforms. You can also reach me at Benita underscore Thapa 111111 at outlook.com if you have any questions, concerns, how I can work with you.
Okay. And right now, how about Jin?
For the reaching out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me on Instagram, I'm glow._in. And how about you, Mickey?
So you guys can connect with me at I am Kitty Pink 1988 and also at my CHO.media. And also don't forget to follow my YouTube page. It's called I am not I am Kitty Pink. Sorry, I keep unscripted life _Saya. The reason why I have to change my name is because of one of my friends tell me that I should change my name because it make people kind of like, it's cringy sometimes with the kitty pink. So that's why I'm like, okay, I decided to change. But definitely will be more content coming up, and also make sure to stay tuned for our noodles review that's coming up, and more content about the eating and university is coming back this September. So make sure you guys to stay tuned. And we are going to end off our show with Jin's choice of song. You remember
Yeah.
Ivan? Yes.
And Hyphen, so they released a new album. It's a Japanese album, and in one of the songs from that album, I really liked it at the first listen, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. It's a very calm, and I think it's a good way to close off the night. It's called Echoes, and it's by Hyphen. So yeah.
And also another song, I feel like this is like a cute song. It's actually might relate to you. It's about love.
I'm all about love.
It's all about love. I don't know. I'm still single, but I love the love
We're
song.
both available.
I'm trust me. Like if it's like the first year that I do, I did this show. I do this show. I don't like love song. I never play love song on the show. Can people know that? And I think after I have learned about loving yourself and all the stuff, it started to getting me back to normal.
Your song choice, it's
It's
reflecting your internal world now.
Yes. So now it's kind of like changing. Even though I'm not in love, but I'm loving myself.
No.
And this song is actually released just released a couple days ago by Xiao Nai. So he's one of the model and also the son of really famous actress in Thailand.
Yes.
Yeah. So Pin and Jay. So his name is Xiao Nai, and the song is called Sweet Baby. Yeah, that is so cute. I'm not gonna say anything because I want you guys to listen to the song.
Okay.
And we're gonna leave you guys tonight. And thank you so much for listening to the show. And you might notice that Animal House not here tonight because they have the match for the soccer. So that's why we can be a bit late.
Yeah.
I feel bad, but it's okay. Anyway, guys, so we're gonna leave you guys right now. So see you next week, same day, same time, from 8 to 9 p.m. on this radio station at 89.1 FM. And you can listen back to our episode after this half an hour on chuo.fm. Yay! But for now, we have to go. Bye bye, guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Bye bye. Good night.
Every word you say is on repeat. I keep dreaming of the nights where keep me close and go stuck. No say kai one more forever.